Warning! The following podcast contains strong language which some listeners may find offensive. If you do,
up yours! That's only if you don't listen to the podcast. Otherwise, not up yours.
did you know the Untitled Wrestling Podcast is on all of the social media outlets? Give us a like, follow, share, subscribe, or even a review if you're feeling generous. Facebook and YouTube at Untitled Wrestling Podcast, Twitter, Twitch and Discord at Untitled Rest Pod.
Welcome everybody to the Untitled Wrestling Podcast. As you can tell, to my side, Joe's a little bit of a spooky boy at the moment. Why is that, Joe? Why are you a spooky boy?
Literally 5 minutes before we were due to record, my entire street has had a power cut. The strange thing is, this isn't the first time this has happened while recording wrestling podcasts. So, yeah.
Oh, right. I've got a feeling we're going to be here with a lot of segments to just run through. So, will we just crack on, boys?
Without further ado, mate, let's fucking bang on.
First up, Ken, what would be good if your boy was on the right page? I've got the 15th here. That's last week's.
That was last week, Pat. It's a 22nd, mate.
Well done, mate. I'm so proud of you, Aaron. Fuck me. First of all, toxic start the night, including...
Some spooky Mandy there.
Spooky Mandy.
B-Terra instantly says, they're so sweet looking. This is the only candy that your mama wouldn't mind you eat.
It's horny on Maine, isn't it?
My note for this, what the fuck is Booker on about? B-Terra strikes again.
Said like, you know, Wade Barrett was permanently horny.
Yeah.
Can you do that, please, but in a creepier old man sort of way? Okay.
Can you do that, but a bit more jive, please? Sure, got it.
But like a jive from the 1950s. Yeah.
Jive from like airplane jive. little airplane reference there.
Mandy decides to speak for us, but instead of me telling you what she says, Parabot's here.
Yes, boy.
God.
Parabot has got as interpreted as this what Mandy said.
Another one bites the dust, another one bites the dust, and another one gone, and another one gone, another one bites the dust. Hey, I'm gonna get you too, another one bites the dust.
That's exactly what she said. She said it numerous times, so did Parabot. There you go.
Thanks, pal.
This was rubbish.
It was just so paint by the numbers. Do you remember what I said about ages ago? Toxic have found that like blueprint of heel promo, buzzwords. Oh, what's so attractive? It was just another one of those. It was dull as shit.
Yep. The Iron Survivor Challenge doesn't have the champions in them, we find out during this promo as well. So it's like a number one contenders match.
Yeah, they made that apparent when they announced it, though, didn't they? They said it would be a number one contenders match, not a championship scramble match.
Well, I did not listen to Sean then when he said that.
I'm sure he said the winner would be number one contender.
Well,
it was hard because he said so much stuff in such a short space of time.
Yeah.
Very much like the terms and conditions on a radio advert, didn't it? It was very...
Oh, sorry. Did you just do your Shawn Michaels eye? I saw that at the corner of my own. Yeah, I saw that at the corner of my own eye, and it scared the shit out of me because your candle lit. And that's fucking terrifying. There you go, Aaron. That's the thumbnail for this episode. Fucking hell.
Gigi goes, unlike Starks and Lions, we are an actual team. Well done. Proud of you for being the only team in NXT.
Whoa. It's Toxic are a team, aren't they? Come on.
That's what it was Gigi that said it.
Yeah, and 2Ks away from a race, 1K away from a racism. They're also a team.
That's
two. Count them. Two.
Just
two. Just 2.
Casey, no, gimmick. That's not gimmick. Katana Chance and King Carter, 1K away from racism, come out. Do you have a reason to interrupt us? JC Jane goes, well, you fucking said their name. What happens typically when you say someone's name in wrestling?
They appear.
Their music plays and they appear. Exactly.
It's like fucking Beetlejuice.
Fucking dildo breath, honestly.
Dildo breath. Cool. All right then.
Moving on.
Oh Jesus.
Carter says at one point, these titles are finally respected.
Liar! He's lying! See? He's a liar! I told you!
Oh, I just choked on my own shite.
I mean, they've carried them with honour, haven't they? Like, they've won all their matches legitimately and not had to resort to underhand. So I guess that's what they mean, but also, sure.
Then the titles having actual legitimacy.
I proudly wear a Nigeria top doesn't actually mean I'm Nigerian.
I've got a Germany football shirt right there in front of me. Only because I live there.
See, there you go. There's your point out the window. They're speaking shite. Your arse is out your window.
Your arse is out your window.
Get in the fucking sea.
Do you remember Scottish slang? That was a fun segment.
As soon as we started it, Gallus never appeared again.
No.
Fleagle Bunty.
Fleagle Bunty. Oh.
Isn't that one that your nan made up?
Yep. My gran made the word up, Fleagle Bunty.
Fleagle Bunty. Just
Fleagle
means don't
Bunty.
worry about it.
Yeah, just Fleagle Bunty. Right?
Don't worry about it.
Wow, it's like Scottish Hakuna Matata.
Essentially, aye.
Just crack on. It'll be
but
fine.
only for one old lady. That's all.
She's just there going, Fleagle Bunty, and everyone's going, what's wrong? Are you possessed?
Yeah. Funnily enough, Toxic riled them up. They run in 1K away from racism. Funnily enough, they get battered when it's free on too.
Funny that.
What a funny surprise that.
Shocking.
Oh, pardon me.
Yeah, this was just meh, as I say, like really paint by numbers. Carter and Chance haven't actually beaten Toxic cleanly yet, or like convincingly yet, have they? Since they won the titles.
I think we've seen them wrestle that many times. It's all just one big blur.
Maybe.
Yeah, I can't remember, to be honest.
Yeah.
Although interesting that there's no one that's
I'm not.
Nah. Interesting that no one's come to Mandy Rose, like stepped to Mandy Rose as a challenger. Like, what if any title match are we getting on Deadline? Because we'll have a number one contender, I know that, but like, there's nothing leading in to that for her.
There's not like there's anyone getting properly pushed up.
Well, they had Alba
Nikita
Fire, didn't they? They had their last woman standing.
Nah.
Nikita Lyons.
Yeah.
She's with 1K away from racism next week, isn't she?
They haven't announced who's in the Iron Survivor match.
I'd assume both of them would be in it, to be honest, like the two of them.
But it's like you either take your shot this week or you scramble for it next week.
Well, that's
I
true.
don't know. I'm guessing like there's been some strange booking, hasn't there?
Yep.
There has.
Not more on that later. Sort of more on that later. We'll get to it when we get to it. Next up, there's Wesley in the car park. But more importantly, it's Tony D. I want to open an all-you-can-eat Italian restaurant. I'd call it Endless Pastability.
Oh, mate.
If only I could harness those japes to power my house.
You've reached S tier with these now, haven't you?
Please start sending your Italian jokes at Untitled Wrestling Podcast as we're slowly but surely running out.
I'm going to get all these put on a shirt for you, mate, just with Tony D's face on the front. And
just
then
put the jokes on the back.
All of your puns on the back, every single one of them. I hope you've got them written down, mate.
They're all from a children's book of Italian pasta jokes.
we get sued for fucking saying the jokes when they've been written in a book. Yeah,
Vines going to sue the fuck out of you.
Tony D basically says, I've not forgotten what you did to me. Wesley tries to go apologise, but he goes, actually, nah, go fuck yourself.
Nah, pal.
I'm sick of saying sorry, you melt.
Yeah, fud.
Yeah, fud. Next up, it's Cora. Cora, the skateboarder.
Hoorah!
She says she's a skater boy. She said, see you later, boy. She wasn't good enough for her. Aye.
Are you sure? What was in that McDonald's? Are you okay?
I was going to say, is it another Aston McDonald's?
It was
It is another Aston McDonald's.
Nah, mate, they found that in a skip out the back.
Oh, yep. She cuts her promo saying she's a badass, cool, riveting. Aye, big up. Aye. Anyway, more on her later. She'll come back. Next up,
old pinhead Cora.
Can you hear it in the distance? We do this like every second time.
Allowed to do that? I don't know.
Nah, I don't think that's. Yeah.
Didgeridoo Dickhead is in no relation to Rolf Harris. Can 96% confirm.
Only 96.
I'm not 100, so
all Australians are somehow related, aren't they? Like the Welsh.
Fucking hell.
Sweeping statement, but
welcome to the Untitled Wrestling Podcast, home of the sweeping statements.
Listen, I'm walking around like fucking Scrooge, right? I thought, I'll make myself a brew before I have this. No, can't. Everything's fucking electric. I can heat water in a pan on the stove, but that's like fucking caveman times, isn't it?
Didgeridoo Dickhead, Grayson Waller, he appears. He says, well done on the act to Duke Fudson. Right. The promo was all about true colours in that because we still don't know what's happening with Duke Hudson.
Is he a face or is he a fud?
Yeah.
Definitely a fud. Definitely a fud.
Definitely a fud. We'll come back to them because he appears later on. Next up, though, is Cora the Skateboarder versus Wendy Chu. You know, that build-up of like the past 2 weeks that we've had on promos. Yeah. This is what I would say.
Cool. Riveting.
They're not.
The match starts solid back and forth, rocking us back and forth into what the Koreans would call Jarim Sog Jarim. It's picture in picture.
Andre the Giant!
Story, baby, just say yes.
So we've ran into like bad wrestling quotes, boys. So
thank fuck.
Times have changed here. It's not very good. So I've found a page that you can click on a wrestler's name and it'll tell you all funny stories about them.
Okay.
Yeah. So today
we get to pick one. All right.
No, today we're going to talk about Andre the Giant, right? So here's the first one. In the Self-Destruction of the Ultimate Warrior DVD, Andre's former manager, Bobby Heenan, tells a story of how Andre taught the Ultimate Warrior a lesson in respect. Apparently, during a spot in a series of matches where Warrior would clothesline Andre into the ropes, where he'd get tangled up, which was a favourite spot of Andre's. Warrior was hitting Andre way too hard. Heenan noticed his wrestler getting grumpier and grumpier as the matches went on. yet Warrior was hitting him harder and harder each time. With Andre telling Heenan, he will learn. He will learn. Finally, during a match where Warrior went for the clothesline, instead of taking the clothesline like planned, Andre simply held up his gigantic fist for Warrior to clash his face into at full speed.
Fucking hell.
Warrior goes crashing to the ropes. The force of the punch, according to Heenan, hard enough to crack Warrior's face paint. That isn't the funny part. The funny part is,
That's pretty funny.
pretty funny. After it's all said and done, the next time Warrior goes to do the spot, he does it gently, and Andre sells it big for him. Then Andre turned to Heenan and said, he's learning.
Yes, Andre. Fucking top lad.
Of all the people to fuck about with, Andre the Giant isn't one of them, is it? Like,
you know, you have to put...
If you're a coked up road boy, yeah. It's,
you know what you have to put in there, Aaron?
What?
The more you fuck around, the more you're going to find out.
All right, today we're going to talk about how we can find out and how much we can find out and what it takes to get there. So first we have to decide how much do we want to find out. So let's say in this case, I want to find out at a level of 7. Okay, so I find that level on my graph and I come horizontally to my gradient line. Where it intersects with my gradient line, I'm going to come straight down to where it intersects with my fuck around line. That there is going to tell me how much I have to fuck around to find out what I need to find out. See, as you can see, the more you fuck around, the more you're going to find out. And also, if you stay down here and you never fuck around, you'll never find out. So I hope this lesson is helpful. Thank you.
That was your first story of... Is Joe prepared for this?
He has some battery left and he's using it to send you this. So we can either do more Chuck Tingle autobiography book things, or there is a good game, higher or lower.
Higher or lower.
Okay. Based on things we saw in this episode of NXT, I have the highest selling either at auction or available to purchase. I will tell you what they are, and you have to tell me, like, for the first one, how much it costs, and then higher or lower than that from where. So, the world's most expensive sweater after Thingy's sweater vest got torn off in the car park.
Was it an Off-A or Blade?
An Off-A's, yeah.
Yeah.
I'll go.
The world's most expensive sweater.
50 million.
Fucking hell, mate. Calm down.
Million?
It's the world's most expensive.
I'm gonna say 450,000.
You're closer. In the Richard Osmond House of Games rules, it was $334,000.
Fucking hell!
And it was Kurt Cobain's grey cardigan that he wore for MTV Unplugged. Right.
That old
Next,
thing.
Higher or lower? The most expensive sun. Yeah. Apparently he wore it till he's dead, and it's got like cigarette holes in it and a mysterious brown stain in a pocket. So he used to carry Tods around with him, I'm guessing. I don't know. I mean, I'd kill myself if I had shit in my pocket. Number two,
slapping Tods about in your jumper.
You just can't be asked going to the toilet. I'll pop it in there for later, and then you forget about it. And
shit in my own pocket.
It's better shit in someone else's pocket.
Do you shit in your hand? Do you shit in your hand first and put it in your pocket, or do you just take your cardigan off and open the pocket?
Seems like more effort.
Which one is it?
Heroin. You had a lot of heroin. I assume you would just
go in your hand
or then scoop it up. I don't know. There's a lot of questions left. We'll never know because he's dead. Number two, this has got way off topic. Number two, the most expensive sunglasses in the world, Chopard Dorigo Vision sunglasses. Are they more or less expensive than Kurt Cobain's shit-riddled cardigan?
More. Definitely more.
Yeah.
They're going to be like diamond encrusted, aren't they?
They are. They're 339,000. So not by much more. For $5,000 more.
I was going to say it'd be like $1 million or something daft.
These are commercially available to buy. You can probably get like custom-made ones. They are made of 60 grams of 24-karat gold and decorated with 51 diamonds on the arms. Yeah, you lose them in the back of a taxi, you're fucking furious.
I'll still take knockoff Ray-Bans from the lucky man on the beach.
Ooh, my microwave's come back on, but my lights have... Oh, no, it's gone off.
What's going on?
I don't know. The microwave appears to be haunted.
Have you seen Four Lions? You know when they try and evade the security cameras and they move their face and it blurs. That's exactly what Joe just looked like.
Rubber Dingy Rapids, man.
Rubber Dingy Rapids.
Rubber Dingy Rapids. Right. Gigi Dolan always carries a flower with her for some weird reason. So the most expensive flower, the Shenzhen Nonka Orchid.
Less.
Is that more or less expensive than the sunglasses?
I would have went less.
It is less. 160,000
for a flower.
It's a completely man-made flower. It's been bred, developed after 8 years of research, and sold for £160,000 at auction.
That's fucking mental.
I don't know. Number four, higher or lower? We saw your man from Breaker twatting about in a boat. The 540 Sundancer speedboat. Is that higher or lower than the Orchid?
Higher.
Much higher. Yeah. Much higher.
Yeah, I ran out of stuff at this point. Speedboat, it costs $1.8 million.
That's mad for a fucking boat.
It has a skyhook technology, which means you don't have to use anchors. Don't know what the fuck that means.
What's it do? Instead of it hooking onto the bottom of it, hooking it on what? A cloud?
Hot air balloon. Phileas Fogg's fucking about, and you're like
pigeon.
But yeah, it can accommodate up to 6 guests and has a TV, iPod dock, surround sound system, and an electric sunroof because you need that in a boat. And finally, in honor of Chase U, the most expensive flag ever sold. Is that more or less than 1.8 million?
It's less.
More, because it's going to be some weird country like North Korea
or Scotland.
It is more. Most expensive flag ever sold at auction is an American Revolutionary War battle flag that went to an anonymous buyer for $12,336.
Fucking hell.
So, yeah, it's just a fucking... I looked at it, it's just a flag. Like, I could have made you one.
Probably also covered in, like, old Tods, like Kurt Cobains.
Oh, and thus, the beginning and end of the circle of life.
The circle of life.
Give me Kurt Cobains.
Second Lion King reference. That's the end of the higher or lower. Yeah.
There you go.
Good game.
Back from Picture in Picture. We do.
What is that?
Little house.
That was my little edit note. That was my little edit note for when I need to go through. But I'm gonna have to keep it in now as part of the thing. See what you've done, Joe. Back from Picture in Picture.
Oh man,
it's all got a bit Mick Jagger.
Oh Christ!
Back.
Come on, batteries.
Christ alive!
Back from the Picture in Picture. The crossbody by Chew for a close 2 count. Cora goes to use her stick. Wendy gets a hold of it though. As a referee takes it off of Wendy Chew. Cora gets the orange soda cup and goes and splash in the eyes. I'm blind. But that makes me paralyzed.
I've got defeat by wet face.
Wet face
is what I've got.
That's how I defeat my missus.
Wow. Jesus Christ.
It had very big sort of Skyrim putting a bucket on a shopkeeper's head and then robbing him sort of vibes. It's like a minimum amount of effort.
Yeah. Yep, there's a fake eyelash on her cheek to finish that bit off too.
Yeah, that was fun.
It's like a mole, but
yeah.
Anyway, Wendy Choo Choo. Oh, fuck me, Aaron. Do we even have an intro for Wendy Choo?
Don't worry about it.
Oh, fuck me, Aaron. We're struggling today. Anyway, as our eyebrows are crawling off of our face, how about we crawl into the next segment, which is Wendy Choo Choo time? Wendy Choo. Wendy Choo 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 Choo. The longest stretch of completely straight track in the world is in Australia. As part of the Trans-Australian Railway and crosses the Nullarbor Plain of 478 kilometres, which is 297 miles. Not deviating even slightly, it can even be seen from space. It's a very fine line. It's like someone has drawn a very fine pencil a line across the street. The desert. Fuck me, Aaron. How did I get street from desert? What the fuck is that all about?
It's kind of an anagram.
Originally built as part of an incentive program to encourage citizens of far-flung Perth and Western Australia as a whole to join a newly formed Commonwealth of Australia, the Trans-Australian Railway is part of the Indian Pacific Line, a service that runs between Sydney and Perth. A one-way trip takes between 65 to 70 hours, depending on scheduling, and it's widely accepted as one of the great railway journeys of the world. Travel packages come with all meals included, fine wines and cocktails, luxury sleeping arrangements, and stops at strategic points to see some of Australia's most stunning scenery. The price for all this, packages start at $2,599.
Nah, I'm all right, pal.
I'm going to
sit in a train for 4 days.
To that point, I'm going to refer back to our Lord and Saviour Carl Pilkington when he was told he was going on the Trans-Siberian Railway, and they sold it as it's the longest train journey in the world. It's incredible, and like you're selling it on the worst part about it. Yeah. Who wants to spend that long on a fucking train and spend $2 and a bit grand for the fucking privilege? Absolutely not.
I like travelling on trains. It's one of those things. I quite like it. But the Trans-Siberian one, it's bendy and it goes through the mountains. This is a straight line.
Imagine driving down the fucking Foss Way for 3 days straight.
Yeah.
No, definitely not.
Oh, we get to stop here and look at some fucking desert.
The desert, some more desert, because that's all there is in Australia. Absolutely not.
Yeah, can I have some money off? Because, again, this looks pretty much like the last desert I saw. I don't even reckon it's real, you know. I reckon it's just on a rolling stock.
Yeah.
And they just go, Just here's some guy moves some shrubs around and they go, that'll be $3,000, mate.
Unfortunately, you can't get off at the final stop, so we're going to have to take you all the way back, definitely to where you started. Not that you're already there or anything.
It's so big you can see it from anywhere on the earth. I've never seen it.
I've never seen it. No. I've also never been up to space to check, but yeah.
No, we can see it. Fucking sorry, the microwave. I'm not going to put the microwave.
Spooky microwave.
It just keeps beeping constantly, and I keep thinking like an android's going to come and get me.
I didn't think that match was too bad. To be fair, just going back to the match, Cora and Chu, I didn't think it was too bad. I think Cora Jade's like starting to find her feet in the ring as a heel a bit more. I know we take the piss every week, but I do think she's coming into the character quite well. My worry is like it feels like NXT is starting to evolve a little bit, and Wendy Chu as a character, I don't know if she evolves with that. It's very NXT 2.0, isn't it? Like
short 2.0 with it.
Short of them bringing back Mei Ying, which apparently there's some rumors that could happen.
They did pay a fortune for the copyright and stuff everywhere, didn't they? Of the name and all that.
Yeah.
And they've got not a lot of money now because of Vince's wandering hands. So
wandering hands. Oh,
but yeah, it is one of those like they either need to change her. I think this might be what they're trying to do is that like because she got so humiliated, she's going to become something else. Hopefully,
yeah. Bring her mate Boa back. Where the fuck is he?
Where is Boa? Where's that?
I don't know if he's injured. I don't know if he's in. Oh, Xia Li.
Xia Li, where's
she's on SmackDown, isn't she? But I think she's injured.
Yeah.
Oh.
She was fighting Natalia 2 weeks ago.
Last time I saw Boa was his match against Solo Sikoa, and they had their Falls Count Anywhere thing, and they had that table spot where he went through him on the outside. I've not seen him since then.
Maybe he's dead.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Anyway,
solid match. As one of the better Cora Jade matches. It is.
Yeah. Not too difficult when the bar set's so fucking low.
There's your positive. Next up, it's Apollo.
Apollo!
There you go. He gives us the destination of the the description of Deadline. Well done, Human Dictionary himself.
His eyes better, aren't they? That's healed up.
My name is Apollo. I am here to give you the description of Deadline. Oh, I forgot you don't have that silly accent anymore. Right, cool. Fucking hell.
It's good you can do that, Troy, because we can't.
I mean, Aaron sat there in a Nigeria shirt.
Don't make me get Parabot again. Don't make me do it.
Jesus Christ, no.
He says, look into his eyes, what do you see? A match that's not very marquee. He talks about Deadline and how he's challenging Braun Breaker at Deadline for the title. Even though part of his promo was that he won at WrestleMania, but the match he's always thought about, he's always dreamt of, is the match versus Braun Breaker for the NXT title.
And not a Nigerian drum fight. That's definitely not the match that he dreamed of. Nope.
That's the match that keeps him up at night, is the Braun Breaker match.
Here's a bold statement. I think Apollo's going to win that. Yeah. I think Apollo's going to win it. I think we don't see Braun Breaker until the new year, and he's in the Rumble, and that's his call up to main roster. Why, Joe? Why have you gone full schism? What's gone on?
What he needs is a yellow mask.
I've gone all Holly from Red Dwarf. I've turned my laptop screen off to save battery.
Ah, okay.
So we get Mr. Tingle. Aye.
It looks like the front cover of the Queen album. I'm just expecting another three faces to appear.
Oh, that one with a big afro. Yeah, I'm only
James May. But
that's my inkling. Based on Braun's statement that he makes on his boat and stuff, it feels like this is him. Yeah, moving on up.
Yeah. So later on, Braun Breaker pretty much says he's in a cool, calm place because he's away fishing, chilling it. It's nice and peaceful. This is how he chills out. He's just an average guy, and he's going to fight Apollo at Deadline. That's essentially it.
Yeah, I think that
gives us some good fishing tips as well.
It does good angling tips.
But you're telling me a man his size is throwing that fish away when he needs protein? Is that what you're telling me?
Fuck all protein in that. Also, why didn't he pose for it like the guys on fucking Tinder where they just sit there with a big carp and they're like, look at me, I'm a fucking angler. Piss off, you fud.
One of the 3 pre-approved poses for men on Tinder. Holding a fish in your car and with 2 mates drinking. That's the
pre-approved Tinder images.
Yeah. I've been exposed to a lot of this recently, and they're all terrible. All men on dating sites are fucking awful. If I was single now, I would probably kill myself because it's horrible.
Treacherous wasteland of scum.
You know what is a
is.
treacherous wasteland, though? Space! It's space back time!
Hey! There's your fucking segue. Do you like segues? You've come to the right place.
Our Milky Way is around 100,000 light years across, which isn't to be sniffed at, unless, of course, you're the LQG. The LQG, or Large Quasar Group, is so big that it breaks conventional laws of modern astronomy. The largest known structure in the universe, the Large Quasar Group comprises of 73 quasars and has a minimum diameter of 1.4 billion light years and reaches over 4 billion light years across at its widest point. Supersized.
Supersize. Is that like the McDonald's that you had in Mazda?
No, it's just a large. We don't get supersized.
See, but with stuff like that, you may as well go 8 gajillion million.
Yeah, like
I have
you never
no frame of reference.
It's not quantifiable. Like I don't know what
if you'd have got like 8 London buses, I'd be like, "Oh, that's big."
Oh, that's big. Yeah.
Yeah.
If you said like fucking,
it's typically a light year.
42.5 Warwick Davis, you'd have gone, yes, sizable. But I don't know what those measurements are.
Boy.
Right, so
just one human boy.
One human boy.
So a light year is nearly 6 million miles.
Yeah.
1 light year.
Yeah,
Just
I know
one.
what a light year is, but when you go 1.4 billion, I'm like, it doesn't make sense. Because that's just outrageous numbers, isn't it?
just go, it's fucking enormous. I think that's the scientific term, isn't it?
Also, you can't have laws of space and then have this thing break those laws, because then they're not laws.
They're not laws, are they? They're out the window.
You can't go like 1 and 1 is 2, apart from this number isn't, and it just Fucking Patrick Moore wouldn't let this happen if he was alive.
Is this isn't one of your space gripes? Like, it's an Earth-like planet.
Stop doing them now because he knows they wind me up.
Hi, I'll find another one. It's fine.
There's loads of them. The universe is fucking full of them.
Yeah.
Including one called Earth.
Next, that was your space fact, by the way.
Thanks, darling.
It was good. I enjoyed it.
It's all right. Next up, it's Tricornpipe Kiana. As she goes on about being
sorry, it's what? It's what?
It's a reference from what, 4 weeks ago when we done the thing.
Oh, when we did all the letters and
of Kiana James.
Right.
And the last one says,
big cock enthusiast, and
yeah,
sure.
Try.
And the very last one was CMBH, and you typed out, sorry, we couldn't find CMBH. Try cornpipe.
Jesus Christ.
It's try cornpipe Kiana.
But when you said it, I thought she had 3 cornpipes. And I was going, what the fuck's going on?
Disgusting.
Right. Yeah. Why is this a thing?
Tricornpipe Kiana goes on about being better than Carol Vorderman or something. Who thought we'd have Carol Vorderman getting a shout on fucking our review?
Yeah. Big up the gal like Carol Vorderman. Got all the time in the world for Miss Vorderman.
She says something, buggers off, goes to the entrance bit about to go for a match. But Big Body Javi wants to fight Axiom, Drake the Rapper, not Drake Maverick, and a retired wrestler.
I thought genuinely there was bits of this that were quite funny. basically when he said something, the interviewer was just like, no. And I'm like, that was quite good. The rest of it was fucking diabolical. And also, he didn't even have 101 names on it. It was like 1,001 names. It
was absolutely.
He didn't even do like the Chris Jericho bit.
No, I see. I was looking at the date of that because I was like, oh, has he done this because it's the anniversary of it? It's not.
No.
The only similarity, it was on like that fucking old Xerox paper stuff.
Yeah.
Although, while we're on that subject,
it was shy, but
I did bring it up earlier on. Now I can't find it, but I did have all 1,004 of Jericho's moves, holds. Number 3, the moss-covered three-handled family gradunzel. Sure. Number
Armbar
427, inverted face lock brainbuster suplex. Number 443, armbar. Number 533, armbar. Number 624, off the top rope vertical splash body press. Number 643, armbar. Right, as you were.
That's probably the best you're getting out of this segment, so we're just going to carry on like we definitely spoke about that segment.
Number 999, springboard leg drop with victim across top rope.
Victim.
Number 1004, armbar. Right, carry on.
Right. Next up, it's Chase U. They're interrupted by Pretty Deadly. They want to gamble. Pretty Deadly want to gamble. Obviously, Duke Hudson's there, but Duke goes, "Nah, you're all right. I'm past that.
I'm near about that life, pal."
There's laws against that now in this fucking universe.
Chase U, no gambling.
No gambling allowed. And because he doesn't want to gamble, a brawl ensues. I say a brawl, he gets battered 2-on-1 by Pretty Deadly.
Yeah.
So, there you go.
Just toss.
More on Chase U later. We're getting a match. For anyone
we don't know that.
For anyone playing along that doesn't watch NXT, they're having a match. That's announced. Next up, it's Tricorn Pipe Kiana versus Ivy Nile.
Tricorn
Pipe.
This is the match starts. There's headlocks and arm bars. I hope you like them because that's a plenty.
There's a lot.
B Terror goes on about Starbucks. Cool.
He fucking did, didn't he? For a long time.
It was something stupid like being hot and cool, or
man,
so
I've
much
given up
money.
trying to understand what B Terror is on about. To be honest,
something about posh people having Starbucks or something. I was like, whatever, I'm out.
Well, they're still trying to continue Tricon Pipes, like buying that bar, aren't they?
Yeah.
Real estate.
To turn it into condominiums or whatever. And I'm like, what I want in my wrestling is like fucking house flippers. You know
estate
what I mean?
agents. Cool.
If there was a wrestler in the UK any UK wrestler who doesn't have a good gimmick, estate agent, because everyone will fucking hate you.
Yeah, or a solicitor that deals specifically.
So you can come out with like thingies and.
Or you can be a social worker that steals children from the front row. Yeah.
What?
Is that your character if you were a wrestler, Aaron? Just Tracy Beaker in reverse.
Yeah. Reverse Beaker.
It's the reverse Beaker.
Can we not drag this out? It was a 4-minute match and it was hot shit.
I didn't mind this. Like, Ivy Nile looked better than she's looked in a long time.
Right. She did, but Kiana James is rubbish.
Right.
So
she is rubbish. So by comparison,
that's like going, England looked really good against Iran. It's Iran.
James is delayed reacting to Arana. Haha, funny because it just looked like she's done a flip on her back. That was funny. Niall starts getting upper hand. James tries to walk out. Henley appears. James runs into a Niall submission to tap Niall getting the win. The Creed Bros appear. They say, according to Parabot,
"We don't like you in this shear. You want to fight us? Fight us then. SHITEBAG if ye dinna, you fucking cunts."
Shake bag if you did it. Right, this was really weird because Julia said something and Ivy like stopped him. I don't know if this was like in character or not. Like I didn't quite get it.
Last
no,
week,
I think this is
stemming on from last
Diamond
week.
Mine finally.
Yeah.
Okay.
They keep stepping on Ivy Niles' fucking shit, basically.
Right.
She won, and they made it about them.
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
Essentially, last week as
So
well.
I think that's going to be the...
Right. I see.
Like last week, basically, Indus called them out, and then they done a promo backstage where Ivy was like, "You should be going for Pretty Deadly for the tag titles, not Indus. You shouldn't be focusing on them." And then they're thinking about themselves. Is what's happening.
All right, that makes sense then.
So that's what they're doing there.
Okay.
Shite.
It's shite. Aye. There's an Isla Dawn promo about Alba Fire. More Scottish ladies doing Scottish.
Hey, it's me. Look.
Oh, mate, do you know what?
Spooky Scottish witch.
as one of about 17 people that watched NXT UK, she went for a spat of what felt like about 2 months of it just being weird, spooky promos of her wandering about in the woods, burying old turds in the ground,
hair and stuff,
like hair and trinkets, like, and this is all they did. Kurt Cobain's turds, fucking Todd's, like, but it led to nothing, and it was just daft. And I really hope they don't do that here.
She's already in a like rivalry.
I know, but she was in a rivalry in NXT UK, and it was dog mess.
Oh, right, okay.
So, but on the very few occasions they let her wrestle, she was pretty good. Like, they tapped more into the fact that she came from a kickboxing background rather than be like, "Oh, she's a Wiccan. Oh, she's a witch." Like, I don't care. Have her wrestle. Stop having her prancing about in the woods, like burying shit under old leaves.
Hey, she must be good on the techie side, because she managed to give little warnings on the tech, like the past 2 weeks or something it was. These wee spurts of fucking electrical nonsense.
Yeah, she did.
I see a ghost on Joe's roof.
Yeah, witches.
It's one of those ghost rings. You know that you always seen on Most Haunted. One of them.
Oh, mate. Fucking Derek a corner. Start stomping around my house. Fee-fi-fo fum. The thing is with it's like, I love a spooky character, as I can attest to. But I just don't think it's going to work in NXT.
Yeah.
Like, I just think they don't commit enough to the bit for stuff like that to work.
Like, at the moment they don't, because back to our point earlier with like Mei Ying and the whole Tian Sha, that was fairly spooky and that worked. When they really go like full throttle,
but you've got to fully commit to it and go all in. And with this, I don't think they will. They're going to have her going, "Ooh, I've got a Ouija board and I'm going to put the voodoo on you."
I'm just going to walk around like laughing weirdly. Just like,
put one of those witches' hats on that you get from Smithy's, like at Halloween.
Fuck me.
Or the range, if you're a Tory, apparently.
Yeah. It is true. They did. During the first lockdown, all the ranges got ice cream fridges put in so they could stay open as an essential business. Absolute Tory nonsense.
Wow. I mean,
I wish all these ghosts would pack it in.
Right.
Anyway, I'm assuming that's going to be her and Alba Fire in a battle of who's the spookiest Scottish.
Spooky Scots.
Yeah.
Will it be ghost or will it be fire? Woo!
The only thing that dies is my love. Yeah.
Anyway, moving on from that Scottish shit show. We don't have one of these on this podcast. Definitely not. There's a man called Scripps, and it's his debut with a Y and with a Z. He's versus Guru Raj.
Oh God!
He comes out on his entrance. Vic Joseph goes, NXT Universe don't know what to make of Scripps. Dead silence.
Just, do you know what?
They're going.
Reggie. So I haven't got an issue with the name. I think the video stuff, the presentation, the build to it has been really good. But what the fuck is that outfit?
What? I don't know what it is.
What is that?
It looks like someone from Fat Albert. Yeah.
It's so bad.
Why have they put like a fuzzy felt mask on him? I don't know.
He looks like knockoff Rey Mysterio. Knockoff Penta mask.
Yeah, like we've got Rey Mysterio at home.
It's like Penta off Wish.
Like I said, he can't. At least he's got fucking socks on this time.
Well, yeah.
I hate Reggie and he's and to be fair, like the match was a squash, but he got I can flip and I can do all this stuff, and I'm fine with that.
He's good. He looks like he's been working on shit. This gimmick was
constantly just doing S's.
He does it far too many times. I'm sorry.
Just gone out and said, "Do the
playing charades."
Right.
Yeah.
The match starts. My next note on that: the match ends after lots of flips. He done his taunt too much. There was my note for that match.
He's powering up like on fucking WO Revenge, isn't he? He's just, you gotta mash that analog stick to get your taunt up, and then no, like the spinning crossbody thing was good. Like it's flippy shit. It's
great. We had a really good cruiserweight match, but there's no cruiserweight division anymore. Cool.
Don't worry.
Brilliant.
It's fine.
And then he stuck a post-it note to him that had scripts written on it.
A calling card, Joe.
Call me.
It was a post-it.
For more flippy nonsense, call Scripts on 56878 turds.
Scripts.
The drizzling Scripts.
I'm Scripts. You might know me from Search This Delay.
So it's ironic that Troy has called it the drizzling Scripts, because we have a new segment all to do with scripts called the drizzling squits, where we're going to look at the worst superheroes ever.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
Oh, God, what the fuck?
This feels like encroaching on a quiz I've done previously, but okay.
Oh, no.
If one of them's the Gin Genie, then I'm fucking suing.
This one's called Leather Boy. Right. Jean Lorraine.
Wait, are these actual real superheroes?
No, genuinely, there's comics about superheroes. Genuinely. Not taking the piss. Jean Lorraine might be one of the worst of superheroes to grace comic book pages for a multitude of reasons. First off, he has no real superpowers, which could be forgivable if he was Batman. That's funny, writer. Well done. He is not, though. He's a guy who was looking for BDSM flings on a newspaper and answered a classified ad for superheroes.
What?
He's a straight guy who dresses as a leather man bear.
Right.
A big hairy man in the community.
Yeah, I know
in the community.
So, like, there's some weird cultural appropriation going on with LGBTQ lifestyle here. Just in case you weren't aware, between the appropriation of gay culture and the BDSM bullshit, it's hard to like him.
Yeah, that sounds like a load of old shit.
That sounds like someone's gone, I'm going to write something edgy, and knows nothing about it, and it just comes across as very offensive.
Bruce Pritchard, then.
There's more.
Hey!
Leather Boy also turned evil and tried to kill a tiny squirrel called Tippy Toe. Deadpool saved Tippy from getting from getting pulverized by Gene, which is pretty awesome. What's not awesome is that someone actually thought this character was a good idea.
Fucking hell.
Leather Boy.
Right.
No,
We're going to be getting more
down.
of those every time scripts appears. More of those, then, yeah.
You get a bad
So
superhero. No, one
So
at a
3
time.
more then before 3 more of those before we never see it again. Lovely.
Before he's back to being Reggie.
Or they change his name to fucking Spin Boy 7.
Spin Boy 7.
That's actually
Flip
actually a better name, isn't it? Touch Wilson.
Touch Wilson. Hardwood rich mahogany. No gimmicks needed, Steve the Samurai. Right, crack on.
Come on, we're not going to sit here just doing old Chuck Taylor's made up names again.
We'll do an episode on that.
Next up, it's Joe Gacy on the mic. I'll quickly go through this. They're talking about Thanksgiving. Pebbles talks for the first time.
Pebbles?
Pebbles, because she's
Pebbles.
the Rock's daughter.
Oh, okay.
Pebbles, yeah.
Pebbles.
Yeah.
She talks like this, though, and that's the problem. It's like her top lip doesn't move, and it freaked me out, and I didn't like it.
Like a
Also,
hamster.
she's not done a wrestle yet. She's been here for a month and not done a wrestle.
Is she not still injured? She was injured for a bit, wasn't she?
Yeah.
Like before she debuted. Like I remember there was a thing that came out that said she'd had quite a serious, might have been knee injury or something. So she was still might be able to wrestle.
Don't debut her then if she's not going to do a wrestle, innit?
I mean, they've debuted Bray and he's not done a wrestle. And he's walking
Bray
around,
Wyatt,
he's walking around in a big old knee brace. But yeah, fair enough.
There's a difference between Bray Wyatt and Pebbles.
Is there? Is there?
Fruity Pebbles, yeah.
Pebbles.
I couldn't make out what was written on their masks either. I'm assuming it just was shite and help me.
Cop, muff, bumhole. I don't know.
Oh, you farted up my muff. That's a fucking deep cut, isn't it? That bit of Nathan Barley.
Bit of Nathan Barley for you. There you go. Little niche reference.
There's a sacrifice chant as they proceed to have a wonder. Pebbles proceeds to have a wonder and brings in a random quotation marks.
Rando.
There's a sacrifice chant ensues. Gacy Uranagis the random through the table.
Question.
Answer.
Are Schism over with the crowd? Because it seemed like it in this section.
Yeah, I think they've just gone, right. Instead of them trying to be like, we're helping you, we're sort of good people, they're just trying to fully lean into the evil bit of it now. Like when Pebbles was hugging that lad, she sort of did
she
evil
turned
look
around
over
and
the shoulder, Hallmark style to camera, and like dug the nails in. And I was like, fine, fucking go with that if you're doing it.
Yeah.
Do full evil, spooky cult boys, which is what it was always going to be.
Yeah.
But
yeah, fair enough.
Yeah.
What's next?
It made me hate them slightly less this week.
I need to piss in an iron brew bottle. No, I don't need to piss in an iron brew
Got
bottle.
off, mate.
Oh, right, okay. I don't need to
Got
piss in an iron brew
Laptop's
bottle.
died.
Yes, I'm not pissing in an iron brew bottle then. Right, okay.
Gonna sit there and piss in your pants
piss
then.
for you, Grandad.
No piss for you, Grandad.
Piss in your pocket.
Piss in my hand and then put
Piss
my
in your
hand in my
pocket.
pocket.
Sell it to a rich man.
Anyway, carrying on. We've got Trick backstage. Brags about Wesley. No, brags about Carmelo Hayes, and Wesley interrupts.
Aye.
Lee makes it out that Trick says Melo needs him to win at ringside, essentially. Well, you're saying it without actually saying it.
What?
That's what she said.
Oh.
Is it Mackenzie Mitchell? Is it still her?
Yeah.
You said it without actually saying it. So cool. Anyway, more on them later. Next up, it's everyone's favorite surf enthusiast. It's Soruka.
So I've written I'm going to be calling Solruka Surfing USA from now on.
Why?
Betty Beach.
I'd say why. I know why.
You know exactly why.
Right.
Because surfing.
She does a TikTok. She cool. I don't what the TikTok's not worth it. Solruka versus.
What is a TikTok?
What? What is that a genuine question? What is a TikTok?
What is a TikTok, Aaron?
What is a TikTok?
Aye.
I don't use TikTok myself, but
no.
The missus does. She watches TikToks all the time.
Yeah. Is it? It's like Vines, isn't it? You remember them?
It's exactly like Vines or Facebook videos, but.
So what was wrong with Vines then? Why is it?
Vines went in the bin. Vines died.
Vines got bought by. No, they got bought by Twitter. Didn't they?
There you go. Hi, bought by Twitter.
And then by elongated musket.
No, before that, when it was your little lad, Johnny Twits.
2014, I think it was.
And then it briefly became like a Twitter thing where you could post like Vines to Twitter, but nobody wanted that because
most of your Vines went on YouTube anyway, in like compilations. Yeah.
Right.
So it was, but this is the new thing, and it's just basically, isn't there like massive problems with Chinese government using it to like access your phone and stuff? I mean, it's no different than any other social media platform on your phone, but because they're Chinese, they're obviously bad people. I don't know. I don't use it either. I don't understand it.
Fuck it.
If I wanted to watch a load of fucking prepubescent girls doing a synchronized dance, I'd go and watch Morris dancing.
The Solruka versus
chunky lads, lasses slapping their thighs together.
Just come around mine, mate. Just come watch me. Just.
They both do grabs, Zoe Stark and Solruka, as the match starts with a flip every like second or third reversal from Solruka because that's what we need. Zoe uses the ref as a barrier before super kicking Ruka. Stark hits a running knee for the win. Lyons appears. A quick fight ensues and unensues shortly after.
This is just a bit naff. Like the thing is, like Zoe Stark's just turned heel. This isn't the sort of match she should be having after just turning heel. Like Solruka got way too much offense in. This should have been a proper squash. Like it shouldn't have been making Solruka look good. Like,
but they're trying to make Solruka look good.
Yeah, but not against someone that you've just turned heel.
You wouldn't pair them together.
It doesn't make any sense.
No,
you wouldn't pair them together.
You put some jobber in,
yeah.
But here we are. You know,
it was
put a lot of time into that song together, beach ball outfit. So you know,
it's like that whole thing. It was the same with Cora Jade and what's her name, Roxanne Perez, and it's the same with Zoe Stark and fucking what's her name, Clap Cheeks Lions. Like it's just like you've why
Insurrection Lions.
Why split them up within like 2 weeks of you putting them together?
Oh mate, because you can't have a story that runs for a length of time. They were best friends, but now they hate each other. They went to the cinema twice. It's like, you're not busy mates, are you? You're not getting a kidney off each other. It's but you can't have any longevity. And also, that's the only thing women can ever do is be friends with someone and then turn on them. There's no other options available.
No other options available to you. All the other ones are grayed out.
Yeah. Have you considered having a penis? All these become available. Yeah.
Oh, it's fucking bad, isn't it? Jesus.
It's just like they could do so much, like with them, but as soon as they get a random pairing of women together in a tag team, you go within a month. There'll be those promos. We were best friends, and I'm now deleting you off Twitter. And here we go again. It's fucking Grove Street. Yeah,
Grove Street.
They love a pair.
Oh shit! Here we go again.
Right. Enough of that, because Lyons later on gets her baps out and says, I'm helping you lassies out next week.
Aye.
That's exactly what happens.
But What's the next?
Parabot.
Got your boy Charlie Dempsey.
Yep, we get a promo about old school wrestling and how they train. So that's how he trains. None of this TikTok nonsense.
He said professional wrestling.
You can't say that.
He did.
Well, he fucking did.
He did, though.
Are you going to tell his little curly face not to say it?
Aye, because he's little.
Nah, he's not. He's a big old boy.
Yeah, he's little, but he looks like one of those men that used to like fight bears for money. Like he looks fucking terrifying.
A pugilist.
Yeah, like he'd be wearing one of those black stripy tops, lifting huge triangular weights. That sort of shit. Like
that's it.
He's proper
strongman Tash.
Yeah. Any more on Charlie Dempsey?
No, next match.
Right, Inoue and Blade. No, we're not in the match. Inoue and Blade, they want Von Wanker on their team. Von Wanker.
Oh, they want him to come drinking with them.
Yeah, yep. Aye, be busy, mates. Aye.
Yeah, come out. We've got some women. I was like, what, in a box?
In the back of a transit van.
He goes, I got my dancing shoes on. I'll come down to mediocre for a night. I say that when my wife says I'm mediocre in every night.
Oh, God. Fuck's sake.
That is what happened.
That's exactly what he said.
Right.
And then he tries to take his fucking sweater vest off.
His sweater that his dad got him, or his dad didn't even get him. He gets it in respect for his dad.
Daddy Blue.
I know, but yeah, it was weird that because like he was clearly supposed to tear it off, but like they hadn't cut it. He's just ragging him round by this jumper. Like,
oh, his jumper. I thought you meant his own jumper that he took off. Oh yeah, that one. That was.
Oh no.
That was not a prop jumper, was it?
No.
He's fucking taking that back to CNA tomorrow.
CNA. Oh, send it.
And it just got all big.
Back to the little ones catalogue.
I put it in the wash, and do you know how it usually shrinks? Nah, it got bigger. Anyway, Wanker keeps attacking, rips the sweater. Odyssey Jones runs from his little group session he was having.
That wasn't
at the back
Odyssey
of the car
Jones.
park. Was it not?
No,
it was just security.
No, it was what's his name? Fucking. Who's the one we keep going on about? Where it's just like, I'm gay, but over the top gay. My gimmick's
that wasn't. That
was it
wasn't.
Not?
No, that was Odyssey Jones.
I thought it was just security. It could have been Odyssey Jones. He's been hanging about with him, hasn't he?
I
thought
it was Odyssey Jones.
I need Odyssey Jones back in my fucking life. He was awesome.
He's been hanging about with him in the past couple of weeks.
Yeah.
That's why I assumed it was Odyssey.
What's it? I thought it was what's the other guy's name? Remind me.
Prancy Percy. Quincy Elliott. There we go.
Quincy Elliott. That's Prancy Percy.
that was good word association in your head there, wasn't it?
Prancy Percy.
Prancy Percy equals
fucking hell.
Quincy.
It worked.
It got there in the end. No matter how you get there, as long as you get there.
Oh, you're right. It is him.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's cracking ears.
Oh, yeah. They've been having 6-man tags and stuff on Level Up, the 3 of them together.
Oh, okay.
So they've been a thing for a couple of weeks.
Oh, great. Just pair all the brothers up. Again.
Yeah. Well done, Troy.
Prime Time Players version 3. Excellent.
Give them a barbershop they can go and hang about in as well. Yeah.
Oh, no. God, Lord, no. Please not.
No, we've already done the barbershop. Fried chicken shop? Yeah.
Yeah. Cottage chicken.
Yeah.
There we go. The Pengist Munch.
I ever tell you about the time during the London riots, me and Harvey had to dash out to get food. We were in the middle of it. And there was a man who bought 1 chicken wing for 20p in the shop.
Were you in London for those as well?
Yeah.
I was there in Brixton. No, not in Brixton. In Vauxhall when I was there doing my SIA security badge training while there were riots going on in London. The irony.
No, we were just in Travel Lodge.
1 chicken wing. Just the one.
Just 1 chicken wing for 20p. Because that's all I've got. And the guy was like, just get out.
Just get out.
What? How much meat's on a chicken wing? None, innit? Like, yeah, much.
Fuck all. Fuck all.
Go and get a chomp. There's more. Yeah.
You can't get a chomp for 20p anymore, mate.
No, I saw
Inflation.
a wambar.
So wambar's like 75p. You're taking piss. Fucking hell.
Christ. Anyway.
Right, what we got next? Christ alive.
Well, before we go next, Von Wanker was here, so guess
Come
what?
on, mate.
It's Come Tuesday!
Come Tuesday?
Come Tuesday. And now for some creepy parasitic procreation.
Oh, it's not your home movies again, is it? I don't want to see them.
When it comes to parasites, it's hard to choose from the array of weird, brilliant, and often really troubling modes of self-replication. However, a lowly barnacle called rhizocephalans has a strategy, so it deserves some attention here. We'll call it Rizzo for short. Doesn't look like your ordinary barnacle. As a young larva, Rizzo floats around in hopes of encountering a passing crab. Given the size of the ocean, the chances are slim. But Rizos are produced in vast quantities, so a few are bound to find their targets. Once a Rizo makes crabfall, it latches on, develop. I tried to carry on. I don't know what you laugh.
No, it's good. It's like makes crabfall. It's like, yeah.
I tried to carry on.
No, it's good. Keep going.
It latches on, develops a syringe-like appendage and injects its cells into the crab's system. The Rhizo cells find their way to the host's sinus and they begin to grow a root system that spreads everywhere, eventually poking out in exactly the spot where a female crab would carry its eggs. The parasite then lays its own eggs there in the little sac. For reasons not yet fully understood, if the crab happens to be a male, it will actually change shape, widen its abdomen, and more closely resemble a female. Also unknown is how exactly the Rhizo convinces its host that the parasite eggs is carrying around are actually crab eggs. Then, as though in a scene from Being John Malkovich, the parasite directs its host out to deeper waters where it can avoid predators in competition for food.
Don't like that. Don't care for that. Sorry.
I was lost after the first line there.
Oh.
No, I heard it.
I like crabs.
I was just, yeah, no thanks.
Like crabs, little sideways boys. Love them the best. Don't want little things injecting them and having fake eggs in them. Don't no. leave the crabs alone. Says I.
Oi, crab, leave them crabs alone.
But we have got the new best catchphrase of making crab fall. So it's not all bad.
Not all bad.
Right, that was Come Tuesday. The next match is Chase U versus Pretty Deadly for the tag team titles. The match starts. Good tandem offense. Good semi-comedy style match. Like they've got enough character to make it fun. Pretty Deadly in charge. After a break, they do their cocky heel shtick that they always do. Yes, boy, and all that, you know. Duke checks on Tia Hale, costing him the tag, but soon after gets left. Fuck me, Aaron. You can't even read your own writing here. It gets left out for 30 minutes tea tag. It would have been hot earlier. But it took too long.
Much like you trying to get that fucking line
yeah.
Oh, God.
I think I need a copy.
It's fine, dear. Don't worry about it.
Jesus Christ, I need another wine.
Troy doesn't know what's coming. It's fine. So Duke is a FUD for clothesline and chase. It was meant to be accidental, but who knows? Costing them the match. But Duke is a FUD, which is a slang term for a vagina. So guess what? It's vagina talk time.
Beaver, Pink Panther, Velvet Glove, the notorious VAG.
I've forgotten about this.
I hadn't. Fuck me.
Vagina talk time. What Troy doesn't know is we've started something new since last week. Joe's interested because he just goes,
Yeah, all of this is gross and horrific. It's like a Channel 5 program.
I have a list, Troy, of things not to put in your vajayjay, and I give you 3 a week of things not to put in your vajayjay.
Yeah,
This is a genuine list I've got.
Right.
Number 4, chocolate syrup. All that stuff has sugar, which will change your bacteria and yeast proportions, which can cause infections. Those substances can also be irritating to vaginal skin. So it might seem like a good idea at the time, but you may either have vaginal irritation or
it may seem like a good idea at the time. You're making the worst ice cream sundae ever. Get a fucking bowl.
Speaking of, number 5, whipped cream.
Oh my.
Right. Is the 6th one a banana, and it's like the worst banana split ever?
I would not recommend putting it inside the vagina. It's really tough to get this stuff out. How does this person know? Especially if it's causing a reaction. Fair enough for
journalism.
Fair enough for sexual play if you want to put this stuff on the vulva or other portions of the body and get an erotic experience. That's fine, but I wouldn't advise putting it inside. That's
what happens to just having it on top of a fucking trifle or something? Hey, what's gone on?
I mean, I guess
the world's on its arse.
If it was the stuff, it could be quite fun to like pop it in and then but yeah, other than that, yeah. Even then, like, no.
No, it's a no from me. Fuck me.
Oh, number 6.
Oh, please be Tiny Sabutio, man. Come on.
Pogs.
Pogs. Playmobil. Little Playmobil people. Fisher Price people.
They're not on the list, but we do strongly suggest you don't put them in your vajayjay.
Sylvanian families.
Oh, no, they're felty. No, you don't want that. They're all felty. Yeah. All right, come on. Number 6.
Number 6, Vaseline. This is occasionally thought of.
The fact that this list has to be written is the thing that kills me the most. Some woman is sitting there. Oh, whoever wrote this, like, I don't know, I'm assuming it's a woman, is getting letters like fucking Dear Deirdre. Dear Deirdre, is it okay to put fucking Savlon in my fanny? No, it's not.
Okay, thanks. Turn my camera because
I've smashed up some Doritos. Can I pop them in? No. Like,
I almost gave myself a fucking aneurysm laughing at that. Jesus Christ. Vaseline?
This is occasionally thought
right.
of as an easy
fucking hell, mate. Can we rattle through this? This is awful.
It would give you infection, is what they basically say. There you go.
Right.
Come back next week when you get 3 more.
Or not. Or don't.
Oh, or don't. No. We've got to get through them.
We've got to
like
get
Daniel
through
Bedingfield said, I've got to get through this.
Right, we haven't even got through this fucking match yet, have we? Or have we?
Yeah, we have.
Right, good. What's next?
That was vagina talk time. The Indy Hartwell thing was irrelevant. Fuck
Indy
that.
Shartwell.
Come
on.
She's fighting Roxanne Perez next week over
a TikTok.
Something that happened at a TikTok or something.
At a TikTok. At a live event
During
on Saturday.
Just one TikTok, yeah.
Just one TikTok.
Shawn Michaels announces Iron Survivor challenges next week. The challengers.
Iron Survivor!
Gotta announce. Fuck it.
And Melo. Well, we're on the main event now. Carmelo Hayes versus Wesley for the North American title.
Right. What does his shirt mean? I am him. What does that mean? It's cock. It's nonsense.
I am what I am.
No, he just spouts poop. I am him. What? What does
Very
that
nice.
mean? Fucking hell.
My man. I did like when Wesley came out, he gave him a little stone to jump on.
A little boulder.
Yeah, a little boulder for him to like, surprise!
Did you see the other mini boulders that were just popping out but like popcorn in a microwave? Just
sprouted from a lava hole. Yeah.
Do you reckon that stone was like the big X that Bron Breakker chops in half?
Oh,
They've just glued it together and chopped it into a boulder shape.
Yeah, I reckon so.
Yeah. Recycling. Well done, NXT.
Match starts. Melo's cocky. Wesley is hot-headed, setting Hayes up with the advantage, going into what the Nepali would call Sitrama Sitra. It's picture in picture.
Picture in picture.
Andre the Giant.
Story, baby, just say yes.
Well, I'll give you an Andre the Giant story. Joe, I assume your laptop's dead not to give a quiz.
Yeah.
Right. Andre the Giant story time. One of Andre's final matches took place in Mexico, and a bout that also included Bad News Brown and Bam Bam Bigelow. According to both, Andre apparently had way too much to drink before the match, and as the Giant went for a sit-down splash on Bad News Brown, he unleashed Brown Justice on the latter wrestler.
Brown Justice!
I've only got one candle left now. I just blew one out laughing too hard.
Joe's going to end this episode in pitch black. Brown Justice!
Remember me as I was.
Poor Bad News Brown had his face covered in Andre the Giant's crap while the Bad Aroma began to fill the ring.
Fucking hell.
Is that why he was called Bad News Bro?
Wow.
Brown Justice. Right.
Brown Justice, you say? More on that later.
That was your picture-in-picture. Back from the break, Hayes is running about on high-speed offense like he's Speedy Gonzalez on steroids. There's close counts ensue, giving us, from B-Terror himself, a Shucky Ducky Quack Quack! After that, there's a massive Meteora by Wesley for a 2. Trick Williams appears because he's like, oh no, he's going to get beat. Wesley just murders him with a dive and himself almost.
Oh, he did.
Wesley overcomes odds, hitting the Michinoku driver for the win.
Is that his finisher?
I think so, yeah.
For a guy that athletic, like, better fucking finisher than that. I'm not saying it's bad, but it's not a finisher, is it?
I don't remember him doing, like, a dive or anything, or a springboard or that either.
I don't know. I just thought he'd have something a bit more, like, athletic and impactful, like... He's a cruiserweight, isn't he? Like something like what's his name, Cedric Alexander. Like his lumbar check always looked good. I reckon Wesley could like pop one of those and it looked pretty banging.
Yeah.
Or like I don't know what's the thing that Ricochet does? Is it the recoil? Like the
GTS bits, the kick to the head.
Yeah, I don't know, but yeah, it's just a bit meh. It's for me, it's not really a match-winning move.
Like a match that he's won with that, because all the previous ones he's done have been sort of
roll-ups,
get the belt,
or get the belt off a ladder.
I wouldn't be against him having like just a massive frog splash as a finisher, because he's so athletic. Like he'd get the same height that like a Montez Ford would. Seeing that as a finisher, I think it'd be pretty devastating. Like Rob Van Dam had that as a fucking finisher. It was decent.
Yeah, it's just maybe he's just trying to find his feet and figure out what it is he needs to do.
Yeah.
After the match, sales like open and then close again on the intro.
That was a cool visual. So it had and still North American champion, but I didn't realize until it opened up, but it was covered in like kind of like prison bar cells and stuff, isn't it?
Yeah.
So that opens and it closes again, and then the camera goes funny. Next thing you know, Vic Joseph shout, "That's Dijak!" B-Terror after that goes, "Who?"
Fucking hell.
That's like 3 weeks in a row he's just put like talent under the fucking bus.
It's Brown Justice. Did you see him? He looked like a conker. How much fake tan did he have on?
Brown Justice. Oh.
Aye, it's nice to see Dijak back though.
What is his gimmick? Hitman.
Justice.
Space cop.
Shit cop. Alfred Shitcock.
Brown. He's going to be Brown Justice.
Brown Justice.
Yep.
Brown Justice of the shit finisher. Yeah.
It's funny that his whole thing is justice, and he came from a group called Retribution, isn't it?
Shut it down.
Shut it down.
We don't talk about that.
It's good to see him back. I am happy with that.
He got Wesley up for like the GTS thing and just fucking missed by a mile.
Yeah,
that was awkward.
No, it's fine. I can suspend my disbelief. The camera cut to an angle that didn't show it so badly, and I was like,
it came to the side, but it looked like he then threw his leg out once he'd already kind of left him. But, well, it's fine. I won't dwell on that. It's good to see him back. Yeah. That's the main thing. That's clearly his next challenger for the North American title, which I'm pretty happy about.
Yeah. What were the highs and lows for yourself, Troy?
My low, sticks, not sticks.
Sticks.
Grips.
Carry on my wayward son. Oh, that's not sticks. Come sail away, sticks, isn't it?
Not Sail Away by Enya.
Come sail away. No, it's when in South Park, every time Carmen hears it, you have to sing the whole song.
Oh, okay.
Anyway.
Scripts ring gear. Just what the fuck is that? Jesus. Dijak is back. I'm happy with that.
Yeah, fair. Joe?
I don't want to no, I'll go with anything to do with try corn pipes. I don't know why they're giving her so much ring time when she's not ready for it. There's other better people. I've just realised what Scripps looks like. You know those jesters hats you get at festivals?
Yes.
That's what it looks like. Yeah.
He also looks like Donkey from Shrek. If you're a member of our Discord, you'll know.
I will put that. There you go.
The sadness in his eyes. It's
dead. Nothing.
Dead. Nothing behind eyes. I'll go with the main event. It was fun. It was a good main event.
It was a good match.
Aaron? I think I have to agree on my high being the main event. It was a good match. I enjoyed it. My low is not seeing Mandy in ring gear. I mean, it's
wow.
Oh, are we going to start calling you A-Terror?
It's Joe Gacy and Schism. I can't be bothered with them anymore.
Schism.
It's got to the point. It's got to the point where they're just speaking gibberish.
I mean, haven't they been doing that for the whole time?
Well, and I've just had enough of it.
Fair enough.
So
had enough. No.
We are running short of time, but Troy, could you please give us some tidbits?
I will give you a few run-through tidbits. As always, we'll do yesterday and today's date. The time we're recording is the 23rd of November, so we'll do yesterday, it's 22nd. All of these, as usual, are courtesy of tjrwrestling.net. 1982, a WWF house show in Madison Square Garden. WWF champion Bob Backlund wrestled superstar Billy Graham to a double disqualification draw. Pedro Morales retained the Intercontinental Championship against Buddy Rose. Jimmy Snuka defeated Captain Lou Albano, and Rocky Johnson and Tony Guerrero defeated Mr. Saito and Ricky Konshu in the main event, the 2 out of 3 falls tag match. 1984, NWA Starrcade took place in Greensboro, North Carolina. Main event was called the $1 Million Challenge for the NWA World Heavyweight Championship, where Ric Flair successfully defended the title against Dusty Rhodes and won a kayfabe $1 million prize money. The special guest referee for the match was boxer Joe Frazier. 1990, the 4th annual WWF Survivor Series took place on Thanksgiving night in Hartford, Connecticut. This pay-per-view is fondly remembered for the on-screen debut of The Undertaker, portrayed for the best part of 30 years by Mark Calloway, who, weeks before arriving in WWF, was let go by WCW. The Undertaker was in actual fact a replacement for Bad News Brown on Ted DiBiase's $1 Million Team. This would be the final Survivor Series event to solely feature traditional tag team elimination matches. At this edition of the pay-per-view, surviving team members would compete in the main event grand finale match of Survival, which was won by Hulk Hogan and then WWF champion, The Ultimate Warrior. Equally, this event was least fondly remembered for the hatching of the giant egg, which contained the gobbledygooker, and a promo by Sergeant Slaughter, which cemented his heel turn at the time of the Iraqi sympathizer kayfabe, insulting US servicemen and women who were spending Thanksgiving in Iraq during Operation Desert Shield. Let's flash forward. We'll do it in 1998. WCW World War III, which, if you haven't seen a WCW World War III pay-per-view, don't. It came from the Palace of Auburn Hills, Michigan, where Kevin Nash would win the infamous Battle Royale by eliminating Lex Luger to receive a WCW World Heavyweight Championship match at Starrcade. In the main event, Diamond Dallas Page defeated Bret Hart to retain the WCW United States Championship. There's quite a few here, but I will rocket through to 2005. SmackDown taping in Sheffield, England. Juventud Guerrera defeated Nunzio for the WWE Cruiserweight title, and Name Redacted retained the WWE United States Championship against B-Terror. Then let's go all the way to 2020. Exactly 30 years to the day from his WWE debut, The Undertaker said his final farewell at Survivor Series from the Thunderdome in Orlando, Florida. Various friends and famous opponents such as Kane, Mick Foley, Triple H, Savio Vega, and many others took part in an in-ring ceremony featuring an augmented reality projection of the late Paul Bearer. The ceremony was a definitive... Oh, yeah! The ceremony was a
bit like that, actually.
The ceremony was a definitive endpoint to the Undertaker character in wrestling, allowing Mark Calloway, the man behind the gimmick, to portray his real character to the public. Notable birthdays on this day: in 1976, Lash LaRue, and in 1966, Ed Ferreira. Let's quickly go to November the 23rd. We'll start with 1981, WWF House Show in Madison Square Garden. Bob Backlund pinned Greg the Hammer Valentine to win the vacant WWF Championship. The title was vacated the previous month after the referee accidentally handed the title to Valentine. Also on the card, Pedro Morales also defeated Don Muraco in a Texas death match for the Intercontinental Championship. 1989, the 3rd annual Survivor Series came from Rosemont Horizon in suburban Chicago. The edition was the first one where the teams had names and had reduced from 5 to 4 members for each team. There were a number of feuds heading into the pay-per-view, which each gave 5-on-5 matches on the card a strong purpose. The Ultimate Warrior, who was then the reigning Intercontinental Champion, was in a major feud with the Heenan family. The Ultimate Warriors, captained by the namesake of the team, also featured Jim Neidhart, Shawn Michaels, and Marty Jannetty, who defeated the Heenan family, captained by Andre the Giant, alongside Arn Anderson, My Daddy, Haku, and Bobby Heenan himself. Also, WWF champion Hulk Hogan and his teammates of Jake the Snake Roberts and tag team champions Demolition, Axe, and Smash defeated the team of Ted DiBiase, Zeus, and the Powers of Pain, comprising of the Warlord and Barbarian. Elsewhere, the King's Court, captained by Randy Savage, defeated the quartet of Hacksaw Jim Duggan, Bret Hart, Hercules, and Ronnie Garvin. Let's rattle through to 2004. John Bradshaw, Layfield, and Orlando Jordan defeated Booker T and Eddie Guerrero in the tag team main event for the WWE SmackDown taping in Rochester, New York. 2007, Linda Hogan announced that she had filed for divorce from her husband, Hulk Hogan. 2008, John Cena returned to the ring at the Survivor Series in Boston to defeat Chris Jericho for the World Heavyweight Championship. Also returning at this event was the Rated R superstar Edge, who replaced Jeff Hardy, who had been attacked in storyline the night before, to win the WWE Championship in a triple threat match against Triple H and Vladimir Kozlov.
Oh.
The Undertaker defeated The Big Show in a casket match. And in the 3 traditional Survivor Series matches on the card, Team HBK defeated Team JBL, Team Orton defeated Team Batista, and the Raw women's team were victorious over the SmackDown women's team. Let's fly all the way to 2015. Roman Reigns defeated Rusev by disqualification in the main event of the WWE Raw show from Nashville, a day after winning and losing the WWE Championship. Sasha Banks defeated Becky Lynch. Neville pinned Mark Henry. Neville pinned Mark Henry? Fuck me. Joe's gone. Joe's candle's gone.
No, I'm still here. Rage against the dying of the light.
Paige and Charlotte fought to a draw for the WWE Divas Championship. 2019 TakeOver War Games NXT came from the All-State Arena in Chicago, where the main event saw Team Ciampa featuring returning Kevin Owens defeating the Undisputed Era. In the opening contest, Team Ripley defeated Team Baszler in the first ever Women's War Games match. Notable birthdays on this day: in 1994, Aaliyah; 1974, Juventud Guerrera; 1965, Don Fry, and in 1928, Gene Kiniski. That is all of your tidbits. There were a hell of a lot more, but we just don't have time. However,
yes.
We'll get them up somewhere for you to have a look at, but you can always check out tjrwrestling.net, which is where I get them all from.
Yeah, that was tidbits. If you haven't subscribed or follow us on any of our social medias, please do at Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram at Untitled Wrestling Podcast, and Twitch, Twitter, and Discord at Untitled Wrestling Pod, all one word, please. Oh, see, I'm getting fucking good at this.
Also,
see, that was sexy.
That was slick, mate. That was like Lurpak. Yeah. Hopefully,
not vastly.
By Friday, if you go to shopuwp.bigcartel.com, we'll have some fucking merch available.
Yeah,
that's right. So head over there, have a look, see what we've got. There's some nice winter bubble hats if you're looking for a Christmas gift. So check it out.
My granny's getting a t-shirt. Woo!
Yes, boy.
Hakuna Matata.
Fleagle
Bunty. Right. Should we do one?
On that note, I've been Aaron. That's been Troy. That's been, Joe. You can see him on Hallmark of Greatness and Damn It Vince Pod. I almost forgot to do Joe's little thing. The three of us say goodbye, moi, and farewell, bang, all that nonsense.
Au revoir.
Hello, yes, Danhausen here. Danhausen has been summoned. You must love this podcast housing, the Untitled Wrestling Podcast housing.